Holmes, what happened?
I feel deathly.
And you look it. Let me examine you. Please don't tell me that you've returned to your old habits. The pupil is dilated. The temperature appears to be normal. I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats. A weak pulse, around 50 beats per minute. But you're dying, Holmes. Your pulse rate is dropping. We need to get you to the hospital immediately.
The antidote. Give it to me.
The antidote? You mean that you're poisoned?
Now. Please.
Here, drink it all. Don't tell me that you did this to yourself.
Hemlock and datura. I was compelled to.
Holmes, imagine if I'd not returned home when I did. What might have happened?
I knew that you would.
Mr. Holmes, Inspector Lestrade is here to see you.
Mr. Holmes is unable to see anyone at the moment. He is unwell.
A good day, Inspector.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. I'm glad to find you here. I need your help. This is a strange one. We have brought in 2 young bankers from the city, sons of lords, members of the Chamber, and so on and so forth. They were found stranded in a rowing boat that was drifting on the Thames.
A romantic escapade with an unhappy ending, Lestrade.
What? Well, yes, they were both in the bath, but, what?
As I said.
And they were tied together.
You are lacking in imagination, Inspector.
Well, no, I'm not. Anyway, there was a banner flapping about in the boat with the RMS Oceanic printed on it and signed by the Merry Men.
The Oceanic? Isn't that the largest steamer ever built?
Yes. And these 2 young banker chaps are sons of the owners of the White Star Line, the company that built it. There are rumours of corruption.
I'm not interested in politics, Lestrade.
I'll keep it then. Here's another one that's a bit more complex and maybe to your liking. It's a murder, but we're unable to find any weapon. We haven't touched anything. It's at the Roman Baths in Strand Lane.
A murder, a vanishing weapon, the Roman Baths. That's for us. Watson, fetch your hat.
Fetch your hat, Watson. Beautiful architecture. Beautifully done.
What a beautiful place.
With a dreadful murder. The body of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe is still in the steam room. It has not been touched, per your usual instructions, Mr. Holmes. I shall be waiting for you here, but please hurry.
Are you able to identify the men who were with the victim in the steam room?
Yes. The manager of the bath, Sir Gregory Pitkin, a lad from the city council, Garrow, and an archaeologist by the name of Blinkhorn. I think the plump one, Garrow, did it. He doesn't seem right in the head.
Well, we shall see. You found no murder weapon?
No, and that's why I called you. All 3 witnesses and the victim were locked in when the murder occurred, and they remained so until we got here. We even had to pick the lock to enter.
I see. Was there anyone else here, apart from those gentlemen in the steam room?
Yes, a Mr. Phillips. He was the one who called the police. He'll be able to give you more details.
Good day to you, Mr. Phillips. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my colleague, Dr. Watson. Would you be so kind as to answer our questions?
Certainly, sir.
Please tell us the chain of events from the start of your day. Everything that you can remember. The slightest detail may be of importance.
Very well, sir. I came in at 6:30 this morning, and I opened the baths. I made sure that the room was clean, and I prepared the towels. The brazier was still burning.
There was a fire burning all night.
Yes, Sir Gregory ordered me to light the brazier yesterday. It takes some time until the room is fully heated. The gentleman had a meeting at 9 o'clock this morning. I wanted everything to be perfect. They'd been in the steam room for 20 minutes when I suddenly heard shouting. I ran to the door, but it was closed. I couldn't open it. So I ran out to the street to call for the police. One constable came up, and then there were others, and they picked the lock. Then Inspector Lestrade came along, and he told us that nothing should be touched.
Did you receive any other visitors this morning?
No one. Until these gentlemen arrived. Sir Gregory was the first. And then, while we were discussing work details, Sir Rodney and Mr. Blinkhorn arrived, and Mr. Garrow followed.
What happened after that?
I waited until they'd all entered the steam room, then I returned to the hall. The changing room door was open, so I should hear if they needed anything.
You would have heard if someone had entered or left the steam room.
Certainly, sir. These doors make a lot of noise.
Any progress, Mr. Holmes?
The steam room's on the other side, Mr. Holmes.
What should we do next, Holmes?
The steam room's on the other side, Mr. Holmes.
These clothes belong to one of the suspects from the steam room. Clothes belonging to one of the suspects. Expensive clothes belonging to one of the men from the steam room. Champagne for a special occasion. An ice bucket to keep the champagne chilled. Unopened, it was intended to be enjoyed after the steam session.
Ooh. Jesus.
Good Lord, Holmes.
Ah, death with a peculiarly Roman piquancy.
Like the one you almost had an hour ago.
Let us forget about that.
It's horrible. I can't talk at the moment.
I'm in shock. I don't want to talk. It's horrible. Sir Rodney, he's dead.
Can't we speak about it somewhere else?
I should check this blood sample at Baker Street. This key was covered in blood. I should ask Phillips about it.
There was only one hit from the weapon. It pierced the right eye straight through to the brain. Death would have been instantaneous.
Yeah, but why is he bleeding so much?
The wound should not have bled so profusely. This pool is rather large. Look, Watson. He was wearing a ring. He very likely removed it before the steam session.
The death is very recent, between 30 minutes to 1 hour ago.
Some dirt or earth. I'll take a sample. I think we have found all that we can here, taking into consideration the abysmal lighting. Constable, we have finished with the body.
We don't have many leads here.
What concerns me is that we still have to find the murder weapon.
Mr. Holmes?
Please have the body removed without disturbing anything else in the room.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
I was wondering, Holmes, it's fairly reckless to carry out a murder inside a closed chamber. Why do you suppose they did it?
There are a great many possibilities. The murderer was in a hurry, or he is an artist, or a ghost, or he wanted to ensure that I'd be brought in on the case.
Probably the latter. You are ridiculous. Do you know that?
Pool of blood's rather unusual, though.
If you have...
I can't understand what happened. Am I allowed to leave?
Mr. Holmes?
Ooh, what's that?
The brazier is still burning. The heat here is extreme. I will need something to pick up this melted metal. It is too hot. I cannot reach into it. One lens is cracked, probably due to the temperature of the brazier. These lenses are for myopia. The wearer is short-sighted.
I feel ill. I want...
These clothes... How many people have keys to the steam room?
We have just the one key for now, which Sir Gregory gave to me.
So, this morning you opened the steam room, and then?
I put the key inside my desk, but when they called, I couldn't find it. It had disappeared. I don't know where it is.
Did you leave the baths at any time, or receive any visitors?
No, sir, I did not.
You are not telling the truth, Mr. Phillips. You left your work this morning, and you went to the post office, where you dispatched a telegram at around 7:30.
But how could you... No,
The telegram was for someone in Manchester.
Mr. Holmes, it's I'll tell you everything. I left the baths at 7:20. My sister wrote to me yesterday, and she needed a reply or our mother is unwell. I was away for 20 minutes, and I closed the baths on my way out.
Did you receive a reply from your sister?
No, she wasn't meant to. I just told her to pawn my old school uniform so that she could pay for the medication.
Did you check to see if the key was still in your desk when you returned?
No, I didn't. Please, Mr. Holmes, don't tell the police about this. Sir Gregory would give me the sack. I need this job.
I see. There is a bottle of champagne on ice in the changing room. Do you have any idea who left it there?
There is? Are you quite certain? I didn't pay any attention. Do you believe that it's important?
Actually, yes. Your attention to detail pisses me off, to be honest with you. Right.
Mr. Holmes, I should like to take the suspects to the yard. You can interrogate them there. Any objections?
None, Lestrade. G. Newell and Sons, steam specialists, Seattle, WA.
What's this do?
With the steam on, I'm unable to see even
Whoa.
a few feet away.
Huh.
The brazier is still burning.
I'm pretty sure that is the weapon, but the question is, where's the,
The grid cannot be removed. The weapon is nowhere to be found.
Yeah, but where is... Oh, God. Let's go to Baker Street first.
On the sofa for the third time today. Well, don't be surprised if Watson sits on you again. Pyrite, otherwise known as fool's gold. White clay particles. Selenite. Interesting. According to the color and its composition, I deduce that this sample is white clay. Now, I need to find which area near London this sample belongs to. The sample of dirt belongs to the White London clay region, located near the city of St. Albans.
Huh.
Let us analyze this blood sample. This blood has not coagulated well. It seems very liquid. That is strange. Let us see what is inside it. Hydrogen peroxide will bring any foreign matter to the surface. I must take a pipette and...
Huh.
Water. This blood is heavily diluted with water.
But what could that mean, though?
What should we do next, Holmes?
She's staring at me. All right. Huh. Nothing yet.
An ordinary pencil. This ring was most likely the one that Sir Rodney wore. He removed it before entering the steam room. An Egyptian symbol. It is a very old jewel. I see the join. This ring was repaired, and quite badly too, with silver.
Why on earth would they wear such a ring?
A very pertinent question. An old and rather dirty coin. Rodney Bentcliffe's notebook. It may contain something of interest. The last pages were torn out. We must find a way of retrieving Sir Rodney's last lines. Watson, please prevent anyone from entering the room. But first, Fetch me a pencil. To begin with, a few strokes of the pencil will be enough. I don't want to damage the traces. And then to gently smudge the leftover pencil marks with a handkerchief. I'm sure that Watson won't mind if I use his.
Mr. Holmes, the coroner... But what are you doing? Tampering with the evidence?
I prefer to make them talk. Today, I almost found it. This date will go down in history. Sir Rodney was about to make an outstanding discovery.
Wonderful.
I could retrieve only the final words. The rest of it is lost. Perhaps the autopsy will assist us in that matter.
I'm not sure that I can allow you to inspect the body now.
I am sure that you must, Constable.
Well...
According to the coroner, there were no cardiac problems nor lung congestion, but there were traces of fungus, possibly contracted from the Egyptian tombs. The coroner observed no stomach nor liver disease, if we're to accept that Sir Rodney was an occasional drinker and 63 years of age. An unusual wound, inflicted by a curved knife, which resulted in instant death, as the coroner's report says.
Huh. Hold on. I didn't, sorry.
Some light bruising, caused by a rope. The bruising is in lines. They were caused by a rope around the waist. Sir Rodney was descending somewhere.
Huh. Oh, hold on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I ain't done yet. No, go back to this one. Other one.
A hand-drawn map. When Garrow found Sir Rodney dead, he wiped the blood upon himself. A phial with herbs. Do you know what it is, my dear fellow?
It's the St. John's wort flower, Holmes. It's commonly used as a drug against melancholia. However, an overdosage might lead to a rash or even hallucinations.
A fountain pen with solid gold trim. Sir Gregory Pitkin's visiting card. An embroidered silk handkerchief.
Huh. I feel like I'm missing something. I know that piece of metal is in there, but I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know how to get it though. Yeah, but how do I get you out?
The brazier is... I will need something to pick up this melted metal.
Yes, but what?
These baths are becoming...
Mister.
I'm all...
Oh boy, what am I supposed to do with, Huh. There's really nothing I can use to get it. You get it? Nothing in here at all? Alright. Let's get to interrogating them. I just found it kind of odd. I was like, dang. There ain't nothing there for me to pick it up with. Okay.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. My name is Percival Blinkhorn.
What is your occupation?
I'm an archaeologist, specializing in the Roman period. I'm working on several excavation sites at present, including the baths at Strand Lane.
Can you tell me more about the baths?
Well, we're hoping to retrieve a great many interesting artifacts from the site, and to list any items of value before their eventual restoration and exhibition.
And has it been successful?
It has, thanks to Sir Rodney.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney?
Well, I couldn't say that he was a kind man, no. But he was talented. I felt a great admiration for him, I must say.
Was it your first collaboration?
I had met Sir Rodney briefly once in Egypt, and I'd shared my researches with him. Surprisingly, my work did convince him to come here. He arrived only a couple of months ago.
Surprisingly?
Well, Sir Rodney was a cold man, and so very secretive too. But I learned so much from him. I can't believe that he's dead.
Can you tell me what you saw today?
Well, we entered the steam room and we all went to sit down. The steam was particularly dense, and I didn't see anything much further after that. I just heard Mr. Garrow shouting, but we all ran for the door and bumped into each other. I was very alarmed by this point.
What did you do?
Well, the door was stuck, and with all the steam, it was quite frightening. I was barely able to see my own feet. Garrow was covered in blood.
Do you believe that Garrow killed Sir Rodney?
Oh, no. Garrow couldn't harm a fly.
Can you recall any recent event that would occur to you now as being a little strange?
Well, yesterday we had a small argument.
Is that all?
No. Sir Rodney informed me that he was to attend the London Archaeological Congress with me. Then he advised me of quite the opposite. And rather aggressively, too.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
No, I did not.
Do you recognize this ring?
Certainly. It's the famous Aswan ring. Sir Rodney brought it back from his last campaign in Egypt.
And he kept it for himself?
Sir Rodney has had his own particular ideas of archaeology.
What can you tell me about Garrow?
Well, he always looks so sad, and he has been acting strangely lately. He complains about voices and visions. I will keep an eye on him because I'm worried.
How well were your researches progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather well.
Nah.
This letter reveals that Sir Gregory was prepared to put a stop to your work.
Yes. But since Sir Rodney's arrival, he had calmed down. He allowed us to work. I'm not sure what they agreed on.
What will happen now that Sir Rodney is dead?
Well, I haven't thought about that. But if it's needed, I will fight to defend Sir Rodney's expectations.
That's not what he meant, you dumbass. He meant more of like, what's going to happen now that he's dead?
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
Like, what's going to happen to the deal?
Good day to you, Sir Gregory. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder that took place this morning. Would you mind answering a few questions?
Tell me, Mr. Holmes, will I need to stay here for very much longer?
Jesus, aren't you a spoiled brat?
You are the manager of the baths, is that correct?
Yes. I'm passionate about archaeology. I wanted to restore the ruins. My ambition is to open the baths to the public. Living archaeology can be a profitable business, although now I'm not so sure.
I see. When do you wish to begin using the baths?
When the archaeological researches are over, I will be free to complete the restoration. It is the usual process.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney Bentcliffe?
We were not particularly close. He had an unpleasant temperament. Suspicious, authoritarian, unkind. People possessed by genius may be forgiven for their nature, but not by me.
Was he obstructive?
Not at all. Everything he did led us to greater success. He helped us increase the potential of the building.
Please tell me what happened this morning.
The test that we performed this morning was a success. The steam was working well. Then, of course, that awful murder.
What did you see?
The steam was too thick to see anything. But ask Garrow. He saw the body first.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behavior?
Look, I'm not a suspicious fellow, but I think that he had professional interests elsewhere that he did not wish us to know about.
Why should you think that? Where?
I have no idea. But after all, it was not my business.
How was the work progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather slowly, I would say.
Sir Gregory, could you please explain this letter? You expressed the wish to call off the research work at the baths.
It was all about Blinkhorn. He was merrily digging away and taking very little care about it, ruining everything and finding nothing of any value.
But the arrival of Sir Rodney changed your mind?
Sir Rodney's work was extremely promising, and it was good for the bath's publicity. So yes, I changed my mind.
Are you aware that Mr. Garrow is...
Garrow? No, but I never liked that parasite.
Do you believe him to be capable of murder?
Well, he did have blood on him. Does that make him a murderer?
Did you bring a bottle of champagne to the baths?
Absolutely not. Sir Rodney did, I think.
Okay, then.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. A good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
I am Tristram Garrow.
You look really freaked out, dude. Probably lack of sleep.
What is your occupation?
I am a councillor at the district chamber.
And what were you doing at the baths?
Well, I follow the researches. I am interested in archaeology.
You follow them?
Yes. So many things happened and we need to know. Or perhaps it's better hidden.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Garrow.
I meant nothing by that. I apologise.
What was it like to work with Sir Rodney?
It was like working with a genius. He was a hard man, but then you know this world is hard. There are always people who want to steal from you. And he trusted me, but oh.
Are you feeling unwell?
Oh, I'm sorry. It is I remember. Oh, I feel so sorry.
Do you need anything?
I feel bad. I hear... No, nothing. I'm better now.
Please try to recall what you saw today.
The room was so hot, I had to remove my glasses. I was not feeling so very well in there.
But you found the body.
I saw the knife, you know, flying through the air. I saw the blood. I tried to escape. I don't remember.
Saw the knife? What did it look like?
Everything was as if in a nightmare. It all happened so fast. The knife was shining like gold.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
What? No.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behaviour?
Well, he had been rather secretive these past few days. Last Thursday, for example, I saw him leave. When he returned, it was very late. He showed me some wet coins, Roman coins, and he started to laugh. His ring! Oh, it should be destroyed.
Why do you say that?
It is a cursed ring, digging dark secrets.
Really?
It is after me now. I know it. I shouldn't have worked on it in the workshop. It's too late now. This is the coin that he showed me. It is from the 3rd century.
It must be very rare.
No, I don't know. Thank you. Thank you. This will help me to calm down.
Do be careful with the dosage.
I will.
I mean it. Garrow appears to be rather mentally disturbed. Either that, or he is a good actor.
Oh boy, oh boy. Train whistle.
Now we have 2 maps. We must combine them properly.
There you are, I see you. No? I'm surprised it looked almost like it to me. Let me see. No, that wouldn't fit. Nope. zigzag somewhere. Let me see. Okay. So... It's probably right in front of my face, I just don't see it. I wouldn't be too surprised.
Watson, pack
There
your
we go.
bag. We are visiting a location in St. Albans marked on Sir Rodney's map.
I feel like I'm missing something, though. I feel like I'm missing.
This archaeological site has been abandoned. Why did Bentcliffe come here? The door has been left open. Someone did not care or was in haste. This is the map of the site. We are at the heart of an old Roman city. Vulcan, the god of fire and metalworking. The Cyclops, a one-eyed creature helping Vulcan at the forge.
Sorry, I keep forgetting I mute my mic.
I don't need the ropes for now. Excavating tools, a bucket, shovel, and brush. Construction hooks. Construction hooks. Neptune, the god of the sea. It is a statue of Minerva. This railway is used to remove rubble from the site. This wall was covered with mud recently. What could be hidden here? I can see now. Frigidarium. It is located at the Roman Baths in London. Someone took the time to hide the fresco, but what for? I need to visit this place. It is a broken statue of a bull. The gastrofettes were used with ropes and hooks for sieges. This is the map of the site. The door. This is a... This is a reproduction.
Oh.
The gastrofettes were used with ropes and hooks for sieges. Construction hooks.
Let me see. So there's that and that. Tools. Let me think. No.
This is a reproduction of an ancient Greek crossbow.
Okay, I knew that part already. But we need to get over there. I'm not sure why, but I just know that considering everything that's going on, I'm assuming that we need to get that.
I don't need the...
Yeah, you do.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Okay, well, let's see then. might be thinking a little bit too far forward. God knows I do that too much.
There are 12 pieces here. Let's try to gather them.
Take forever.
It is a mold, and it is ready for casting.
It'll take forever.
The mold is prepared for casting. We just need to fill it with certain material. Sir Rodney has made a reconstruction of the mythical golden knife. He seemed unafraid of maledictions, and yet... Half a glass of water should be enough to create a plaster solution. The mold is prepared for casting. We just need...
Oh.
Now let us see what we have here.
This knife is very similar to that described by the coroner as the weapon that killed Sir Rodney.
You should not leap to any hasty conclusions, Watson.
What? Maybe I can question them about it. I swear it feels like I'm missing something. Body's good, okay.
Please. The paintings in the baths are focused on Mithras, I understand.
Yes, they are what make this place remarkable.
And that is why Sir Rodney came here?
He believed that the golden knife, which is an ancient ritual item, was hidden somewhere around the baths. I admit that it would be wonderful if it were true.
And you are not concerned by the reputation of this artifact?
You mean the curse? Before someone is dead, it is a blessing. After they are dead, well, then it becomes a curse.
Please. What can you tell me about Mithras?
Oh, so much. It was the core of our work. Why do you ask?
Were you seeking the golden knife?
I see you are an amateur. Yes, the golden knife was our grail. It is said that it bears the only text explaining the ritual of the cult of Mithras.
I understand. I read something about immortality.
A myth. The knife would provide immortality only to the worthy one, and yet it is cursed, and it would kill you if you are not initiated.
Did you expect to find the golden knife at the baths?
Well, Sir Rodney thought that it might be there. Did you observe the knife representations there? They are so extraordinary. And we had hoped... it is a tragedy that he has passed away, taking all of his secrets with him. As soon as I've been released, I will continue Sir Rodney's researches in his memory.
Sure.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
Tell me about this, boy.
Perhaps you could explain the cult of Mithras to me.
No, there is nothing to say. We are not the worthy ones.
But Sir Rodney believed that he was?
He was wrong. I have visions. The golden knife, the mummy. Oh, it's all my fault.
Calm down, Mr. Garrow.
So... What am I forgetting? I'm forgetting something, I just don't know what. What am I forgetting? Neptune.
Neptune, the god of the sea.
What am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? What am I forgetting?
This is the map of the site. We are I don't need the ropes for now.
Okay, so I'm supposed to use the rope. I just don't know how. What am I missing? I'm missing something. I don't know what. What am I missing? Goddess of War. Man, that doesn't sound familiar to me. What am I forgetting? I'm so confused. I'm forgetting something. I just don't remember what. I don't know what. It has to be at the bath. There's something that I'm missing. It's at the bath. I just don't know what. It has to be that metal piece or something. I just don't know.
All these events are...
Oh. Hi there.
This area serves as Sir Rodney Bentcliffe's workshop.
Okay. I mean, I was just being a curious little shit. I guess I found it. Hello.
A glass plate negative is missing.
Photo negatives. 1888. Ah, hold on.
It is a glass plate negative of an Egyptian statue. Glass plate negatives, a remarkable method for recording ancient civilizations.
And that was that, huh? Next month. The work is now so. Huh. Hello.
A shape has been cut in the plate. What should be done with it?
Huh. Sorry.
Archaeological.
Hello.
Tools used by. I will need.
There
these
we go.
cogs.
That's something to use. Get that metal out. Excuse me. I need to go right over here. That's what I've been looking for. Thank you.
I should analyze this melted metal.
Oh. What's down here?
Perhaps I could find some clues by activating the flagstones. A hidden symbol.
Oh, I see. I'm stupid. You think you made this one?
A hidden sign. A symbol. Now I have all the clues to help me find where these symbols are leading. All I need is imagination.
Oh, I get to form a nice little thingy, do I? Fine. Let's do this. Oh, sorry. God dang it. Oh my god, I meant to do the dang switcheroo. Okay. Yeah, okay. It worked.
The signs are pointing to
right,
this
whatever.
bust.
Jesus. I figured it was something like that. Can't wait too late alone. Hello. Ooh. Ah, dang nabbit. Controller. There's the door open again. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
What is this place?
I am unsure, Watson, but everything points to the fact that it was the last place visited by Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. We are approaching the end of this mystery. I cannot see anything. I need some light.
Well, then let's go back and grab a torch.
A broken glass plate. What is it doing here? I should examine it at Baker Street. How very peculiar. An ice maker.
Why would Sir Rodney have brought such a device here?
Salt. Hold on.
A sack of crude salt. Mithras, the god, clothed in Anatolian costume and wearing a Phrygian cap, killing the bull.
Killing the bull, huh? Huh.
This fresco resembles either a ladder or a hierarchy.
Oh, that's not creepy at all.
The fire casts a shadow upon the floor. It resembles a bull. It is very similar to the face of Mithras. That is the symbol of Neptune, the god of the sea. The pillar collapsed a long time ago. This shadow seems to represent a bridge. The shadows show us the way to go. We will find Mithras after Neptune, the bull, and the bridge.
How dreadful. Judging by the broken orbit, this poor fellow met a death similar to Sir Rodney's.
This shoe is not from the Roman era. It is medieval at best. This man was a tomb raider who met with an unfortunate end.
By the eye he was punished, for he saw that he was not worthy. Dreadful.
Mummified bodies were in some type of catacomb. A shovel, not from the Roman era. Mummified bodies were in some type of catacomb.
Oh.
We cannot go any further.
Alrighty, well. Now it's letting me grab it all. I was jumping ahead.
This is a This is...
Oh, didn't need that.
We should use these. There might be something behind these leaves. I have to find a way of getting there.
Yeah, but you need the crossbow. That's what I figured.
I should use... I should... I should... I should... I should...
Oh, come on, game, let me do it. Jeez. There we go.
Those wings on the bridge. Perfect target.
Firing against graffiti requires a lot of practice.
This one is ready. This one is ready.
Water's so loud.
The bridge is ready. Now we must cross it.
Ah, crap! I took a dip. Then take a dip, then take a dip. No! No! No more dips. We're gonna have a refreshing dip, but that's okay. No more. You're gonna make it. No! 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 Right there. Yeah. Yes.
Watson, come here. I have found something.
What's even more crazy, it's obvious that someone else was there before us. That's more crazy. But the question is, of who?
Are we inside the hidden temple of Mithras, Holmes?
I am not sure. We had better be careful. I saw this.
Which way should we go, Holmes?
There ought to be some clues here. Let's take a look around. I saw this symbol in the tunnels underneath the Frigidarium. I saw this symbol in... I saw this...
Huh. I think it was you. Ugh. Oh, wow. The red one's in the middle. Huh. Never thought of it. That's a big fat circle. I think I'm getting confused. I'm going backwards, I think. Yeah. I think the one was down here. So we need to go down the stairs. Let's try this one. Gosh dang it. I'm so bloody confused. Like it's so weird. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is a dead end. Hello.
Look, it's the golden knife. But how to get it? This lamp is not old. The oil is still fresh. Perhaps Sir Rodney passed by here.
No, I do not think so. Remember, he went no further than the catacomb underneath the Frigidaria. The murderer left this land. Watson, I need your help.
Okay. And if I take a wild guess, it's going to be this one. Nope, that's the wrong one. There we go. Oh, I get it. Was the point to let him back out? I think that was the point, was to let him back out. Okay. I see, I see. Boom.
The golden knife of Mithras. A long-lost relic has resurfaced. Watson, it is time to conclude this case. Excellent. Now, we should find another way of getting out of here.
Oh dear. Okay, I think one of these controlled. Gotcha.
This is a piece of metal taken from a brazier. It appears to be silver, but I need to be sure. If it is silver, it will be possible to melt it, since silver's melting point is at around 900 degrees Celsius. Let us compare this sample with a silver penny by testing it with acid. If it changes color to match the result of a reaction with a silver coin, then it is silver. The reaction is the same red stain. It is silver, Britannia silver quality.
Oh, that doesn't fit. Hmm. Oh, it don't quite fit though. Take too long.
Done. Watson, could you please use this negative and your photographic equipment to process the photograph? Thank you, Watson. Now I must use reagents to develop the photograph. Another archaeologist, most probably. Ice. Ice cream. Salt. Ice cream in the desert. We are indebted to the Romans who developed the technique. The pyramids of Giza in Egypt. Salt. Sir Rodney.
So that's it. Salt and crushed ice may help to create ice cream.
If I wish to shape the ice knife, then I need to pour water inside the mold. Ice, salt, and then the mixing. It should be elementary. We need to reach -20 degrees Celsius to fully freeze the water inside the mold. Before beginning, I must remember that I have enough ice and salt for no more than 4 attempts. A block of ice. Ice, salt.
Holmes, look. The temperature is reduced.
A block of ice. It's empty. we cannot be making it correctly. Ice, before
Holmes, look. The temperature is reduced.
Nope. Oh boy.
Ice, before
Yeah.
Holmes, look. The temperature...
Excellent. Now we must check to ensure that it is adequately frozen. An ice weapon for a cold-blooded murder. An ice knife. A surprising and yet a very brilliant idea.
It's the perfect weapon. It enables one to kill a man and then it melts. The only trace it leaves is a small puddle on the ground.
I don't think that was the case, though. If anything, I think it was more of a silver knife. I would be surprised if it was a silver knife. I really would be.
Let us try to create an object from silver by... Let us try to create... It will take a minute to melt the silver with my gas burner. Done. The mold is hot. I should wait for it to cool down. Done. Now I can proceed further. A homemade silver knife. Excellent. We have created...
It was extremely clever to create a weapon that could dissolve at the scene of the crime.
Problem is, whenever we found the body, the blood was mixed in with water. Considering that they were in a bath house, that could be possible. And there's no real reason to have silver in there, but no one knows why. If I had to be honest, I would think that because the ice weapon just doesn't make sense. Because if that was the case, with how hot it was, it would have melted relatively quickly. The moment they walked in. Now the blood in the water, that's kind of the thing. It was preserved, but I mean the moment they walked in there, they even said it themselves. It was relatively hot in that steam room, so it would have melted really quick. Hmm. The thing is, I truly just don't know. Because it could be both, really. I'm gonna say... I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know, and that's the thing. Because it's more of, I think it's Blinkhorn, because obviously that was the case. Yeah. The steam moisture could have been caused by the ice. Could have caused. I mean, if you were quick enough, yeah. But I mean, I would. I mean, I don't see how you'd be able to walk in there without. No, it couldn't, because the guy locked the room behind them. 20 minutes later. So yeah, if it took 20 minutes, if that thing sat in there for 20 minutes, the ice weapon surely would have melted, because even the guy said they had been in there for about 20 minutes. In that kind of heat, that weapon would have melted relatively quick. Yes. killed. And abuse of power. I mean, he was abusive. The guy was an utter dick. Does it mean he should have died? No. Well, here's what I believe.
Mr. Holmes, what happened?
This.
Is that the golden knife? How?
I also like to dig, you see, Mr. Blinkhorn. One never knows what one might find. Occasionally, remarkable rarities, such as this. The thrill of the discovery, and one's own enhanced reputation. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, are you suggesting that...
I am not suggesting anything. I know. You found the knife. You are an intelligent man. The ghost knife shall remain one of the most ingenious constructions I have seen in my career, I do assure you.
I don't understand.
Yes, you do. I am praising your performance, your perfect murder.
What? Wait, are you accusing me of murder? No, I deny it.
Mr. Blinkhorn, it is no use to deny it. I know the truth. You had no choice, because it was you who found the golden knife, and therefore you had to be the murderer. Sir Rodney was determined to receive all the credit for the find, when in fact it was your work. He would have crushed you to be sure that you could never tell the truth. But I uphold the truth, and I will tell it.
What do you mean? That you will save me?
What I mean is that you deserve a second chance. I shall be following your career with the keenest interest, Mr. Blinkhorn. Farewell.
Was I right? It wasn't him? What? Yeah. I'm confused at what the right ending is. It wasn't the silver... Was it maybe just the ice knife? Or was it not Blinkhorn at all? Okay, then let's try with the... Then it has to be the ice knife. I'm surprised. I mean, I'm confused as to how, but okay. Yeah, but I'm still... I mean, it's gonna be the same cutscene regardless. Or is it not Blinkhorn entirely? Because if not, I'm very confused on to how. It's the same. Yeah,
Mr. Holmes, what happened?
Yeah, it's the same cutscene. I can't skip it.
This. I also like to dig, you see, Mr. Blinkhorn.
Can I skip
One
this?
never knows what one might find. Occasionally, remarkable rarities, such as this.
Well, are you suggesting that...
I am not suggesting anything.
Yes.
I know. You found the knife. You are an intelligent man. The ghost knife shall remain one of the most ingenious constructions I have seen in my career, I do assure you.
I don't understand.
Yes, you do. I am praising
It
your
has to be
performance.
Lickhorn.
Your perfect murder.
What? Wait, are you accusing me of murder? No, I deny it.
Mr. Blinkhorn, it is no use to deny it. I know the truth. You had no choice. Because it was Sir Rodney. He would...
There we go. Can we... Awesome. Thank you. It has to be him. Okay, so it was the ice knife. But I had the... At least I had the right guy. I'm confused on how it's the ice knife, though. How? You're trying... Okay, let me get this straight. You're trying to tell me that this ice knife... I mean, if the champagne was somehow in the actual steaming room, I could understand. But I'm very bloody confused on how it would survive in a steaming room that was extremely hot. Are you trying to tell me by the time... Like... that's very confusing. To me personally, that it made more sense with the silver knife. Because now that makes me wonder, then what was the point of that silver thing even being there? I mean, I thought maybe it might have been the ice knife, but the fact that it was so hot in the steam room, it just didn't make sense. Now, if it was a little bit, I figured, okay, yeah, the steam was full of steam, that's why they couldn't see him. Yeah, it made sense. But I mean, as well, I mean, the moisture could cause that kind of issue as well. It was even more confusing though is how... I don't know. I'm very confused on to how. If that's the right ending, it's okay, whatever. But I don't feel like that was covered enough. I mean, I really don't understand. How do you walk out? Are you trying to tell me he turned on the steam and then walked out, grabbed the knife, and went back in? I'm pretty sure even the guy himself. Then again, he did say he was gone for a while as well. So he might have checked. He might have walked out, grabbed it, and walked back in. But I don't know. I find it really ironic. I just feel like it would melt relatively quick. That's confusing. But okay, whatever. Anyway, my option is obviously to absolve him of it. It's understandable, I guess. Kind of confusing, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, the silver knife, it made more sense. I found it really odd that it was just sitting there and they're gonna say, well, it's the ice knife. Well, I would love to see how. Because, I mean, really, are you telling me that by the time they stabbed him, I don't know, just the blood over the body didn't make a lot of sense. Now, with that said, if there was an extra pile of... Now, I'll say this. If there was blood on the side of the body, that would have made sense. But it was like it was all over him. As if he was like stabbed and then they just dragged the knife all across his body or something. I don't know. I just find it kind of ironic. That, he walked into a just a flat out hot room and it just it doesn't start melting almost immediately. And at the temperature that it was at, if considering that it was hot enough that they were going to be sweating and all that, I mean, yeah. I mean, but the other issue is more or less of this. How would he know where to find him if the steam was already on? And if it wasn't already on, how would you walk in there without people freaking out over you carrying an ice knife? I don't know. That's just me. I think I'm probably overthinking it a good bit, but it's definitely very confusing, to say the least. So I guess, yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I figured it might have been the ice knife, but I mean that is very, very confusing. But yeah. I chose to absolve him, so. I can't get over that. I'm so confused. How was it the ice knife? I would literally have to see like I would literally have to see it in action to believe it. It just doesn't. Maybe I'm thinking about it way too much, but it just does not make sense to me how that's possible. You're walking into a room that's at least 80 some, if not almost close to 80 something degrees, and you're trying to tell me that this. I mean, even the blood didn't make sense. The massive blood pile was way too big for something so small. For a small little knife, that blood pile was way too big. It'd be a small little puddle at most, but that was no small puddle. That was a rather that's like someone poured a bunch of water onto it. You know, I don't blame you know. That's very confusing. I think the silver knife would have made more sense in the end. But hey, you know. I don't know. This is silver because it made sense if you think about it. Yeah, if it was a small puddle, it would have been one thing. But I mean, you trying to tell me if I gathered all that water up off that ground and I put it into the same thing, I'm gonna get the same frozen knife with no extra water in it. No, I don't think so. And anyway. But join me next time for whenever we go into chapter what? What chapter is this again? I've already lost track. Into chapter 4. And we're going to be doing the Abby Grayson affair. Yeah. That's going to be interesting. I will see you guys then.